Welcome back to the channel. It's Mike from Slow Speed. Now, I got a couple videos coming out in the middle of filming, and videos that have or have not dropped yet. For one very important reason, and I'll get to that in a second. First things first, I gotta try to figure out how to get up out of here in a safe manner. I only got this idea. It's kind of like the video that I posted of all the BMWs crashing, and that video went pretty well. A lot of people agree with me and made sense, and I kind of addressed the fact that I'm no exception to the rule. Don't do dumb shit and not know how to drive, right? So, Jesus, traffic is crazy, man. There's a new thing out now. Well, it's not really new for like the E chassis, but it's causing like a big stir for the F chassis cars. It's called X-Delete, and what that does is all of the F chassis cars that were X-Drive can now be converted to rear-wheel drive electronically. Before, I think you would have to go ahead and take out the drive shaft or axles or whatever the case may be, transfer case. I don't know, but all I do know is you were able to go from rear-wheel drive to all-wheel drive sort of mechanically. You have to be some type of mechanically inclined or want to do it bad enough that you'd pay to have certain parts removed. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you would do something like that, you would have successfully converted it mechanically to rear-wheel drive. However, you would have some type of malfunction in the drive line or error on a screen, which would affect the stability or traction control of the car. I don't see it working any way where it would stay intact. And in the M5, where you could switch it out of the factory, you could switch it from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive, or two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive to two-wheel drive mode, as they say. Your traction control and stability control is not on in that feature as well. Please, you guys out here rushing to get the X-Delete, there's nothing wrong with it. I bought my rear-wheel drive car because I wanted a rear-wheel drive experience like well before the X-Drive thing came along, and I just like the way I like the feel of rear-wheel drive cars. Some of the downsides would be, obviously, you need to run winter tires in the winter time because it's rear-wheel drive, and two, you just have to be a little bit better of an aggressive driver if you want to drive these things crazy, because they do kick out a little bit. Now, this becomes a problem is you'd have a lot of, and majority of people who are going to get X-Delete, I'm pretty sure they'll do fine. I'm pretty sure they'll learn the car, but you have those select few kind of be easily identifiable, because they are the same people who have burbles and crank them up, and now they burble everywhere for no reason. They actually play with the gas pedal on the highway just to make extra burbles everywhere they go. There's nothing wrong with it. Just know that those are the most likely people to get X-Delete and kill themselves. Reason why I said that is because they go a little bit harder than most people would. Not knocking them, because you pay for it, you do what you want with your car. I'm just telling you that's kind of how you'll be able to identify them. So here's what I see. I see X-Delete being a huge success, a big thing, because everyone likes doing burnouts. Everyone likes sliding in the car. Everyone does. You go from not being able to do it to being able to do it. That's a plus. That's a big plus in my book. The negative comes from the people that want to go too hard, the people that try to spin their car, X-Drive cars already. They're going to get the X-Delete, and they're not even going to know what the hell they're doing, and they're going to be so used to having the confidence of all-wheel spinning or a certain type of traction control, and they're going to go DSC off, rear-wheel drive mode, and it ain't going to end good. And we're going to see a lot of accidents, and I don't wish it on anybody. That's kind of why I'm making this video. It's the same type of videos when I was telling people, just take it easy, don't try to show off, don't try to impress anybody. Same thing we get the X-Delete. Do not go out there and try to impress anybody. Our first rear-wheel drive car, listen, I was just excited to get rear-wheel drive. I was just excited to slide the car out. But I went to a big field, did it, made my mistakes, upgraded, went here and there. Now I'm pretty decent, I would say. So yeah, I spin the tire on blocks. I could launch it in DSC off mode and kind of, battle out the steering or whatever. But just know it's a different experience. It is not the same, people. When you just get a rear-wheel drive car, you know what it is, you hear about what goes on and stuff like that, so you kind of understand, tame it. But when you're used to driving your car and it's X-Drive, and then you wild out, you try to impress people already, and then you click DSC off and rear-wheel drive mode on the X-Delete, and you push it again, you're not gonna get the same response. Dramatic difference. I could be 100% wrong, but I don't think so. The only thing I can stress is just understand, I'm not saying I'm better driver than anybody, I'm not saying everybody else drives like shit, but just understand the fact of when you put X Delete on, it is something new to you, and please just don't go full send, because you might not have your car, you might destroy somebody else's car, you might destroy somebody else's life. So just take it easy out there. I want to see some in action. I want to see, you know, I mean, obviously it's going to be just like rear-wheel drive, but I want to see it. I want to see how it performs. I want to see if anything different happens as far as rear-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive with X Delete. I want to see it. Just like those kids out there that just want to run around and see who's the loudest and just burble every fucking where. That grabbed the attention of the cops now, with all these gunshots fired and burbles fired and people kind of glorifying and doing it way too much. Unfortunately, it's gonna be like that with X Delete now. Everywhere you turn around, somebody's gonna be trying to do a burnout on your block. Somebody's gonna be trying to do a burnout off your block. Somebody's gonna try to do donuts everywhere, and they're gonna make it hot. I'm talking about hot to the point where police are looking at every single BMW, because now those kids out there that was trying to be the loudest are trying to make the most smoke. So take it easy out there. Please understand that you are putting your life at risk and other people's lives at risk. And I don't knock full send, because I damn near full send every day, but also don't kill myself. So guys, please take it easy out there. Enjoy your day, enjoy your car. You know, we build our cars to have fun and drive them. Don't build yours to run into somebody else's, please. Like I almost did backing up. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so I don't know. That ends my little talk. I don't know anything else that I want to throw in this. Like I said, this is probably going to supersede a lot of the videos, just because I feel like I have to get this out there. It's just a PSA to help you guys out. Just know that, you know, I'm excited for you guys, the X-Drive guys out there, that you can run rear-wheel drive, but just be a little bit careful and understand that you don't have it, you don't have it. So don't be team no hezzy, lose control, and kill yourself. That's a fact. That's as real as it can get. Understand the car, take it to some lots, do some spinning, see what it's like, get a feel for it, and come outside and I don't know, hang with me a little bit. Another thing I would say is the limited slip differential does help me a lot. It makes the car a lot more controllable. A lot of people seem not to really like it. I guess because other people really can't tell it's on your car. A lot of mods where people could see it are a lot more popular than mods that are performance based. It's hard to convey that to a lot of people because they're looking for that big adrenaline rush. You know, they don't really take it up to 140, 150, or they don't really take it up to speed and go through a corner and give it gas to kind of feel the difference. They're more so into the pops and the sliding and the spinning and the slamming and stuff like that, which is nothing wrong with it. Everybody has their own lane as far as where they want to be in the car scene, but it's just hard to convey certain things to you guys, like how good this limited slip differential is, because a lot of you guys don't really care. You guys just really care if the car slammed or not. So yeah, performance parts really do matter, and I think with the limited slip differential, I'm not sure if you can fit a limited differential in X-Drive. I'm not even sure if it's worth it. I don't know. All I know is that I just want you guys to be safe out there and enjoy your day. Mike from Slow Speed. Peace out.